Hi guys, Jamie here. Today I'm going to show you guys a tutorial on how to use a jQuery plugin called jQuery DrawSVG. Here's an example of what the plugin does, and we are going to be creating this today. Okay, so basically what this plugin does is that it animates SVG paths. This is the website where we are going to be downloading the plugin off. This is the address for the website if you guys are looking for it. And then we're just gonna go ahead and we are going to scroll up to the top and we're gonna download the zip file off the website. Now I've already done this, but you guys can go ahead and download the zip, and as soon as it's unzipped or downloaded, you can unzip it on your desktop. I've already done this. Here's my unzipped folder. And then before we're going to open this, we are going to create another folder on the desktop. You can call it whatever you want to. I called it jQuery DrawSVG tutorial with a few A's in front of it for easy navigation. And inside of this folder we are going to create the structure for our website, a CSS folder inside a blank stylesheet.css, and blank index.html file, and a JS folder, and inside a blank JS file. We can go ahead and close this for now. Then we can quickly open the zip file that we downloaded. Inside the zip file there are many stuff. We're only going to use the folder that's called source, and inside that source folder there's only one file, and you guys will see it is a JS file. This is the plugin that we are going to be linking in locally into our HTML. So I want you guys to open your website folder again and navigate to your JS folder and go ahead and copy, alt and drag the plugin into your JS folder. You can then go ahead and close the source folder, and we won't be using it. We won't be using the downloaded file, the tutorial file, again for the rest of the tutorial. Now we have our blank JS as well as the plugin in our JS folder in our website structure file. Then I want to show you guys the SVG I've created on Illustrator with the pen tool. Please note that you guys can only use stroke color and no full color, as you guys can see over here that I did. Do it on a transparent background, and then yes, okay, so, and yeah, okay, cool. Then you guys, if you have your SVG done in strokes, you guys can just minimize it for now. We'll be using it a bit later. Okay, so let's open brackets, whatever program you're using. So in brackets, you guys can see I have my blank JS file, my style sheet that's also blank, as well as my index.html that only has a basic style template in it. You guys can go ahead and title your website. I called mine jQuery DrawSVG. Next, we're going to go ahead and link in our style sheet. We're going to use the link tag for this, and we are going to do it inside of our head tag. We're going to say rel, and we're going to say style sheet. Then we're going to use the href, and we are going to navigate to our CSS folder and select our style sheet.css. Now we are done linking in our style sheet. Next, we are going to link in the jQuery engine, which we're going to link in live, as well as the plugin we are using, which we're linking in locally, as well as our other JS file, which we're also linking in locally. The reason we are using two JS files is because the one is the plugin and the other one has the action to animate our SVG in it. Theoretically, it can all be in one JS file, but for this tutorial, I'm doing it in two to easily understand what's going on. Okay, so we are going to link in our jQuery engine as well as our plugin as well as our other JS file in the body of our HTML. To do this, I'm going to create a commenting section just to sort out my HTML. You guys are welcome to do this too, but you don't have to. To link in the jQuery engine live, we're going to use the latest version of jQuery, which is available online, but I have already saved it on my computer in my notes. We're going to use a script tag followed by a source, and here's the latest version of jQuery if you guys want to copy it over. Otherwise, it is available online. So I'm going to go ahead and copy this, and I'm going to go back to brackets, and I'm going to paste it over there. Guys, remember to close your script tags as they are not self-closing tags. It is important to note that you have to link in the jQuery engine before you can link in the plugin or any other JS file, because the engine has to run first before any plugin can work. Next, we're going to be linking in the plugin that we are using. It is the file that we copied over from the downloaded file, and to do this, we're also going to use a script tag. Followed by source again, and then we're going to navigate to our JS folder and select js/jQuery DrawSVG.js. This is the plugin. Yet again, remember to close the script tag. Lastly, we are going to link in our other JS file, which I'm going to show you guys a bit later on. We're going to type the code to animate the stroke in there. So we're going to use a script tag yet again, followed by source again. We're going to navigate to our JS folder again and select js/main.js this time. This is, at this point, still just a blank file. Okay guys, this is all the jQuery and JavaScript files we are going to be linking in for this tutorial. Next, I'm going to show you guys how to add your SVG into your HTML. So within the body, we are going to create a div, and we are going to give this div a class of wrapper. And then I'm going to create a few spaces in between this div in which we're going to paste our SVG image, which I'm going to show you guys how to get now. So just to understand that we aren't actually linking in an actual image, Illustrator is converting our SVG into code. So to do this, we're going to go to Illustrator, and we're going to go to File, Save As, and then over here where you choose the format, we're going to choose SVG, and we're going to say Save. Another pop-up is going to open, and we're going to navigate down, and we're going to go to this button, and this is the only button we're going to press, and it says SVG code, and we're going to press it once. A text file is going to open. It looks very complicated, but it actually isn't. Somewhere near the top you'll see there's a SVG tag. We're only going to copy the information from this SVG tag downwards, so we are going to ignore the top part completely. So from the SVG tag at the top all the way down to the SVG closing tag at the bottom, we're going to select and copy the code. We're going to go back to brackets, and in between the div we just created, we are going to paste this SVG code. Now we are almost done and ready to run. Please guys, remember to save your work at all times, so I'm going to go ahead and save all of my work. For this example, because I have my OHE in a dark pinkish color, I want to give my background of my website a color that complements the pink. So in my style sheet, I'm going to specify body, and I'm going to give it a background color of yellow. And again, I'm going to save everything. And now guys, we are basically done. The only thing we have to do is we have to add the code that executes the animation. So this code is also available on the website of the plugin, but I have it over here, and you guys can just copy it over. It's not a lot. I'm going to copy it over, and I'll show you guys now. So in our JS file, the blank one, we're going to go ahead and paste this little bit of code, and this is what makes the animation run. So this first part over here selects the SVG, and this second part over here runs the animation. So guys, if we did everything correctly and we saved all of our work, If we run from our HTML now, everything should work as we hoped. And look at that. And look at it again. Okay guys, till next time. I hope that you found this tutorial helpful.